Hi there guys, hope you're all well and welcome back to a new video. Today's video is going to be all based around a trade I took last week on Euro New Zealand dollar. It was on the 1 hour time frame, and before I took the trade, as always, I did send it to the members in the community. So this is literally just going to be a breakdown of the position and the reason I took it. So as you can see here, Euro New Zealand dollar at the start of last week was basically trending in a downwards momentum. If we look just in the short term, you can see that we've had a downwards trend line or a bearish trend line, whatever you want to call it, and then we had a break of that. We also had a break of the previous lower high. I'm not going to call it a break of structure. I'm not going to call it a change of character. Price literally just broke the previous lower high. From a trend perspective, if price breaks a previous lower high and then to make a higher high, then we are going to expect that price makes a higher low. So I was in this position here. I could see that price had obviously made that shift, and all I did was draw a Fibonacci from the move up. If you know the strategy, obviously it's all around limit orders. You know that I love trading with the Fibonacci. One of the most accurate things, in my opinion, to trade with, and obviously it helps. Now, in this situation here, I was just wondering, where can I enter? Which Fibonacci level actually has the most confluence? Now, there was two. So if I look for key levels that I could potentially trade to the left, I can see that there is, right here, a piece of structure that I can use as a key level. If we also look at it from a structure perspective, you can see you could almost say left shoulder, head, and right shoulder on an inverse, but let's not overcomplicate it. So if I zoom into what I was looking at, I basically drew a zone from here with the market structure alongside to the round number, which was down here. What is the round number? If you look to the right hand side, the 1.83 is the round number that we can trade with. So this was one of the areas that I could trade. There was also another level below it. So what I like to do, if we have multiple confluences across a couple of zones, I will split my pending orders. So you can see here on the 61, we have round number, key level, and the Fibonacci. But within 9 pips, we also have this level down here. So what I did is I drew a zone like this. So I basically had two potential areas of confluence, and what I will do, I'll change them colors just so you can see it. And I basically said to the group, these are two areas that I am looking at. If we then go down into the 15-minute time frame, I'll basically show you what happened when price come to these levels. You can see price started to push down. First position was triggered here, okay? Absolutely fine. Aiming for a 1-to-1 take profit 1. That's what I always do because my win rate is so high. I don't need to target more than a 1-to-1. I do leave a runner so that if the price continues to push, I benefit from that. But mainly 1-to-1 is where I've always had my TPs. Price then came down and triggered the second position, which was great because now I'm in both. And as you can see, price then went up and hit my TP1 on the second position. Annoyingly, due to spreads because the news came out, price didn't trigger my second TP and then went and took me out break even. So overall, technically, yes, both positions won, but obviously due to spreads with news coming out, you can see that here, this TP wasn't actually reached. So from the position, I did take $970. Members benefited alongside me. What I basically do in the morning, I send all my charts to the community group. So I send about 6 or 7 different currency pairs. I give all the areas I am looking at, and then based on that analysis, members can make their own decision on what they want to trade. So the link to that will be in the description. This was a quick breakdown of how I made, obviously, the money with that position. Any questions, drop them below, and I'll see you in the next video.